What's up, guys? I'm back in the building with another movie review. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to push that subscribe button. And guys, don't forget to thumbs this video up. With that being said, let's get into this movie review of Christopher Robin. Let's talk about this story. This movie takes place when young Christopher Robin leaves his friends behind and goes off to boarding school. He grows up. He becomes a husband, a father, and a working man. But everything is not lollipop and sunshine for old Christopher Robin. In fact, he has neglected his family to please his job. That's a no-no, first and foremost. But when everything seems to almost crumble, that's when his good old friend Winnie the Pooh comes into play. That's the movie, guys. Let's talk about this script. I hate to say this, but this script was not original at all. In fact, it felt like a ripoff of the film Hook.
He ain't lying.
It really did. It felt like a straight ripoff. But luckily I like Hook, so it doesn't make it a bad movie or a bad script. It's just I was looking forward to more depth. I was looking more to an original story because, I mean, we all thought about it. Like, whatever happened to Christopher Robin? Like, what happened to Winnie the Pooh and them? I know he get older. So I was expecting a little bit more. And I didn't get it. I got Hook. So the script wasn't all there when it comes to originality. But there's things about the movie that really make it beautiful. And that goes into the acting and the directing. Ian McGregor, shout out to Obi-Wan, he did his thing in this movie. I really enjoyed seeing him as an older Christopher Robin. I felt for him. Certain scenes when he saw Winnie the Pooh for the first time, I ain't gonna lie, my heart dropped. I said, oh, damn. Because that's like a 40-year friendship they had, and he left. And it was like, damn. You know what I mean? And it was elements of the movie that made you feel like that when every time he saw one of his old friends. And he did a good job because, you know, obviously there's nothing there for him to react and respond the way he did to Winnie. I thought it was beautiful. I really enjoyed it. And seeing him come out of that grumpy old man syndrome that men get all the time, because a lot of men believe once you hit a certain age, you can't have this no more. You can't have toys. You can't watch cartoons. That's for children. You have to always be into grown-up things. You know what I mean? And to see him transition back into semi-boy, a responsible man, taking care of his family, being normal, really felt good. And I really enjoyed that. The directing, this movie was directed by Mark Foster. I loved his directing in this movie because he caught certain things that made you feel certain ways. And in fact, one of the best part of this movie, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a montage guy. I love great montages. And to see young Christopher Robin transition to a grown man, meet his wife, go to war, have his kid, it was beautiful. Because you felt like they were really telling you a story to get you up to speed. And I thought the directing was really cool with this movie. The movie gave you feels, but I didn't get the feels that I thought I was going to get. I thought I was going to be weeping in this movie. And I think that goes into the originality of the script. Because I already seen Hook, and we already know how that turned out. That was it was still one of my top 20 films. And as a child, I love Hook. But I think that's what kept me from really weeping. Because every time it got to a point, it kind of felt like Hook. I mean, for goodness sakes, he had a tree like Peter had, bruh. Like, it was too similar to Hook. And it really took away a lot of the feels that I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to cry in this movie. I felt things, don't get me wrong, I felt things, I'm human. But I didn't get the weeps I should have got, man. But that one shot when Winnie and him saw, he turned around and Winnie the Pooh was like, hello, Christopher Robin. I was like, nothing. But I felt it though. I felt it was there. I felt it. You know what I mean? But I think that's what really kept the tears away in this movie for me. My daughter loved the movie. She was into the film, but she wasn't into it like I thought she would have been. And I honestly believe that because it felt too familiar. This movie should have threw us off. Like, oh, what was that? Oh, I feel it. Oh my God, I didn't see that shit coming. Oh my God. It should have been like that, but it didn't give us that. It gave us elements, but that originality, shoot. But I like the movie. I will be purchasing this movie. Real talk. It's a great family film. I think younger kids would appreciate it a little bit more because they're not, you know, they're not familiar with Hook. So it's kind of, if you never watch Hook, then you'd be like, oh my gosh, this is brilliant. But if you know, I grew up on that shit. It just really felt too familiar. But it was a great movie. The acting was brilliant because, like I said, it was certain scenes we ain't. I don't want to ruin it. I really enjoyed the movie though. Let's give this movie a grade. I give Christopher Robin a B-. It's a fun film. You're gonna love it. It's just that originality really killed this movie. The music was beautiful. It was the music, you know, the old Winnie the Pooh songs, just modernized it a little bit, and it was a really cool film. It wasn't original, y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. I keep that sheet 100 at all times. Thumbs this video up, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to J3 Entertainment. Shout out to Team J3 and my Patreon family. J3 out.